Hello everyone. I'm just making this tier list because I don't usually stream that often, or I don't usually make videos that often, but I love all the emotes in Rivals 2. So I'm just using all the emotes, or most of the ones. There's a few that I kind of left out because to me they're nothing burgers. So mainly I just picked most ones I have and like a few of the ones I don't have. So before we begin, I want you to make a comment saying which one you think is the most real and most wholesome, the wholesome emotes, and which one you think is the most toxic. Because there's plenty of toxic ones and there's plenty of really good ones. Anyway, with that being said, let's start with the 3D Claren. So she says, "Welcome to the third dimension," and that one I would probably say it could be either a bit cocky or nothing burger. It's a reference to her 3D costume. But it looks pretty cool, so I don't really want to say nothing burger. So I'm gonna say it's a bit cocky. Probably on the lower end, but it's a bit cocky. Next we have, well, I'll do the champion ones later, because those ones are a special breed of toxic. Like, I swear, these ones, they were all made with the intent of being violent. Anyway, so Abza, this one says, "I won't go easy on you." This one is also a bit cocky, because usually, like, it's a response when someone says, "Please go easy on me." And this is a way to be like, "No, I don't." Bonus points if someone uses that emote and you defeat them anyway, to humiliate them. Even more so if you're low rank. So next up we have this one. He says, "I'm getting angry." This one, I'd probably say it's a little bit on nothing burger. Could be humorous communication if you're with a friend and someone's like doing a really obviously annoying strat. So I'll say nothing burger for now. Maple, I just put this here because it has a funny face, but she says astonishing for this. I'd probably say this is nothing burger. This one is Crag. This is gonna be our first wholesome one. He says, "I learned a lot this session," and it's cute because Crag is just kind of like, he looks shy when he's saying it, so it's pretty wholesome. This one is time for bed. This one is humorous communication. This is a good way to say like, "I'm going to bed." You could also say if like someone is being really campy and they're like really boring, like let's say you fight like an Abza who is spamming her projectiles, or Fleet who like she's like running away and like using her forward smash against you, and you could use as like a passive aggressive or sarcastic, being like, "I'm going to bed." But for now I'll put humorous communication. We'll have a different one for passive aggressive or sarcastic. This one is Zetaburn laughing, and this is an early access one. He says, "I've been winning since beta." So for this one, I'm going to put in a bit cocky. It's a bit cocky. Honestly, a lot of these are probably going to be a bit cocky. Fleet, she says, "I'm bored." This one's toxic. This is going to be our first toxic one. She's bored. She's yawning at you. Same with this one. So this is Olympia in her cooking outfit. She's like, "Piece of cake." And for this one, like, I could imagine someone saying this if they see someone at low rank. You're being pretty toxic if you do that. I mean, it's same as like Abza saying, "I won't go easy on you," but this is like a lot more direct. This one's Fleet in her summer outfit. She's saying, "Chill out." I'd probably say it could be humorous communication if you're with a friend, or it could be passive aggressive or sarcastic. You could use this if someone's like just running around and spamming like for example, like a Zetaburn spamming Shine and stuff, and then like you could be like, "Chill out, you don't need to go around and do all that." It could be humorous communication, but this will be our first passive aggressive or sarcastic. This one is Zetaburn in his gardening outfit saying, "I will blow you away." I'd probably say this is a bit cocky. This one I don't really remember, so let me just look this up here. Where is she? Where's the drill? This one is here. Oh, it's in this one. Let me see. What is it? Emotes. Oh, there it is. She says you're getting demolished. Okay, that is going in. That's going in Toxic. You're getting demolished. You aren't just being a bit cocky. You're being very cocky. You're getting demolished, especially if you just won. All right, we have Raster. I don't remember what that one is either. Probably don't own it. He says exterminate. That's nothing burger. That's a nothing burger. This one is Maple saying don't go easy on me. This one's pretty wholesome because if it's like someone who's high ranked and then you're like, oh wow, you're high ranked, don't go easy on me. That's pretty wholesome. I want to say that. This guy is saying don't look at me. And this one would be humorous communication. I could see someone using this if you're playing doubles and you accidentally kill like SD or kill your teammate. You could say that. All right. We have another toxic one. This is Robo Edalus saying download complete. I don't need to elaborate on that. That's pretty toxic. Alright, this is Crag, and he is saying... What is he saying here? I have to check. What is he saying? Let's go to inventory. Where's all the Crag ones? Oh, this one is I learned a lot this session. Where's the other Crag? I don't know. I don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, be right back. Okay, I'm sorry. I messed up. So, this one is I learned a lot this session. So this one's going to be here. This one is going to be right back. This is humorous communication. You know. You're telling someone, hey, I'm going to be right back. Honestly, this is at the top. This is at the top. No better way. No better way than like having Crag looking like nervous about it and feeling bad. This one looks... I don't know which one that is. Give me a second. Emotes. Where's the shy one? Not this one. What's the other one? I can't find it. There it is. It's Facepalm. Oh. I should have known. It's Facepalm. This one is humorous communication. Alright. Oh. So this one is add me as a friend. And add me as a friend is a real one. That's gonna go up here. And spoiler alert, this is gonna be the highest one because nothing is better than telling, let's say it's someone that you know via a gamer tag, or it's someone who you respect, like just as a high level player. If you see someone like 1500 and you're like add me as a friend, you have a new practice partner. It's much better than being toxic about it. So I'd probably say if you use the term add me as a friend and add people, you're a real one. Here's another real one. This guy here says don't forget to have fun. Now this could be passive aggressive or sarcastic. Like you could say don't forget to have fun after game 1 of you like using Maple and like camping and like running away and then doing dash attack with punishes, stuff like that. You could be like don't forget to have fun. Or you could just have it in real. I generally, when I play, I put it in real, but I don't blame people if you consider this emote to be like sarcastic. This one is Olympia. She says, let's see, hold on. Oh, get ready, here I come. This one is a bit cocky. Though I like her face here. She's like, she is pretty cocky. Zedburn's like, I'm getting a bit heated. This one's also kind of cocky. I generally sometimes use this like as a way to be like, all right, I'm ready. If someone like beat you barely and you're like, I'm getting heated. All right, this one's Raster. He says good games. This one's pretty wholesome. But you wouldn't expect from Raster. You would think he's a bit, all of his stuff would be a bit cocky because he's kind of a cock. So here is the armadillo. He says that's going on the suggestion board. This one is going to be in passive aggressive or sarcastic. Because like you could be salty or tilted and you're like, hey, you cheated. That's going on suggestion board. This one is your heart is mine. This one is, I don't know. It could be a bit cocky. It could be wholesome. It could, I don't know. I would say humorous communication. Alright, this one is Maple. This is Champion Maple. I'm going to put that along with the other champions, actually. And then the same with Champion Clarin. What does this one say? That's just him saying, this is Nothing Burger. This is Rano saying, like, how embarrassing. This one is humorous communication. This one is I gotta eat something. This is also humorous communication. This one is no, I have to go. This is actually probably like higher up on this because telling someone you have to go is pretty important. Let's see. Yeah, I'll put that there. Alright, we have our next toxic one. It is Loxodon saying I am from the future, I win. This is pretty cocky. This is a violent one. Then Rano is I will go easy on you. This, I mean, it could be wholesome, but with the way Rano's looking right now, I doubt it. I think if you use this to say I will go easy on you, it comes across as very sarcastic. Very sarcastic. Alright, this is going along with the champion ones. Let me just put all the champion ones like at the end, because these ones are actually also the funniest. And then before I forget, let's put the actual realist emote here. It's just Arcane saying real. Look at that face. How could it be anything else in real? Now I did say add me as a friend is the realest one, but this one is the second best because it's literally real. Alright, so this is Edalus saying I am scared. This is humorous communication. If someone knows they're up against like a high-ranking player, then you could say that. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. Impossible. This is Nothing Burger. Oh boy, Loxon's angry. Nothing Burger. This one is really humorous. It's the guy saying my computer is melting. Now, obviously no one's computer is actually melting, but you could use this if you're playing a game and it is like really laggy. Or like you're playing someone and they see your ping goes up really high and you SD. You could say that after the match. It's pretty funny. I've used that before. It's funny. This is Let's Rock. I like Crag, so let's put that in, especially this one rock and roll one where he's like let's rock in that way. Let Me Cook, also humorous communication. Honestly, a lot more of these are humorous in their communication than... actually, you know what? A bit cocky. Let's put it a little bit cocky, but very low. Is Abza saying I love that? It's nothing. It's nothing. I don't really see people using it that often. Then here is... let's put all these at the end. Give me a second. I won't. This is Lox saying I won't forget this. Could be humorous communication as well. Here's force sprinting, no running. I don't know. This one's kind of eh. And what is this saying? Oh, not sure. This is Fleet saying, I'm not sure if you're serious. This one I'm going to put in passive aggressive. And this one, okay, this one is another, this one could be wholesome. It's the little dog saying, "Oh, hey, it's you." You could use this if you're seeing a friend, and you put this here as like a acknowledgement thing, or you could be passive aggressive. Like, let's say you fought someone earlier, and the game the online decides, "Hey, I'm gonna have you fight the same opponent again." You could be like, "Oh, hey, it's you. Great." Alright, this one's kind of toxic. It's the fox thing saying, "Sorry, I have done this to you." I use this sometimes if I like pull some really cheesy bullshit thing, and that's pretty funny. Alright, this is Pirate Maple. She says, "Oh, Yar, stop planking me." This would be funny if this was an emote in Brawl, but at the moment there's no current planking strats, so this is kind of a nothing burger, but it's still kind of funny. I'm gonna put that here. This is Clarence saying, "My present's a present." This is also gonna go to nothing burger. I don't think it's cocky enough to be a bit cocky. Welcome to Third Dimension, for example, just sounds better than "My present's a present." I don't know what this tail one is. Let me check real quick. Oh, Radical. That's what it is. Alright. Radical. We'll do... For Radical... nothing burger. I do like the animation, though. I will say that. Alright. So next up is Orcane crying. This one is humorous communication. I used it once right around the very first patch for Rivals when Orcane was a character that got nerfed the hardest, and they nerfed him really hard, and so I would use Orcane, and I would play a match and then spam that and go wham wham. This one is Oxnut saying "nice shot." I think this one's a nothing burger. It's eh. Alright, this one's Maple in her dining outfit, or her Waffle House outfit. She says, "Get ready, get scrambled," which is a bit cocky. I think it's probably the cockiest out of all of them. Get ready, get scrambled. It's pretty cocky. This one is "nice shot." It goes the same as Loxodonts. It's the same as Lox. That's fine. Alright, "Show me the money." It belongs in humorous communication because that face saying "show me the money." Now, it would be a little bit more funny if you challenged someone to a money match and they rejected it. Like, if this was in Rivals 1, this would be a much better emoji. Like, you would challenge someone to a money match, and then like they reject it, and then use that emoji to say "show me the money." That would be so good. Alright, this one is a bit cocky. She says "no skill detected." Same with this one. This one he says "you're about to get smoked." And what's this one? I think I can see. I don't know what that one is. Let me check. Oh, I'm excited. Nothing burger. No, actually, no. It could be It's a bit wholesome, because what if you're fighting against like a top level player? Like, what if you're up against Cake Assault and then you post this? Like, you would be excited for that. Here's Edalus going ... This one is passive aggressive, and sarcastic. Cause like, let's say someone like cheese you with a really like lame strat, then you could be like ... Or if someone beat you really bad, you're like, really? Alright, next we have this fox one. I don't know what it is. Jeez. Oh, you got me spinning. Oh, this one could be like, I don't know, it's self-deprecating, so I could say it's a little bit wholesome if you acknowledge that someone beat you. You could be like, you got me spinning. It'd be wholesome. Alright, this is Absa saying stop having fun. This one is pretty funny. Today I saw someone, I used my usual don't forget to have fun quote, and then someone actually responded with that. So, it's, I don't know if I put it in a bit cocky or passive aggressive. Probably a bit cocky. That was good, I guess. This is the epitome of passive aggressive. I mean, he's spelling it out. That was good, I guess. This is also, like, a bit cocky. He's just saying that's annoying. Actually, let's put that here. At the very bottom of toxic, but you're like, oh, that's annoying. This one is Raster saying this will be easy. This undoubtedly will be toxic. Alright. Now we have another epitome of toxic. And once again, I'm putting all the champion ones at the very end. So we have Zetaburn. It's just haha. This is the most common one used to be toxic because most people at least use Zetaburn at least once or use him a couple of times, and he has this emoji where he just says haha, and he's just is someone beating you. And then this one's wholesome. This fox is saying I am trying a new character. So let's put it in wholesome. This one is very passive aggressive. I'm waiting. That's what it's saying. You could say that someone's taking too long. Combine that. You use that emoji. You press start. You pause. You unpause. You do the whole start sound effect. I'm waiting. All right. This is Rano saying I need to warm up. This is a good communication. Same with Olympia here. I'm just warming up. And then this one is Nothing Burger. It's just Orkin going whoa. I mean, it's kind of cute, but it's a Nothing Burger. All right. I also want to save this one till the end. You'll see what it says later. And this one says ahoy matey. It's a little there's not enough wholesome ones, so I'm gonna put this one here. No, he's like saying ahoy matey. It's like a good greeting. Okay, now we have all the champions. So this one is I'm on a winning streak. It goes in a bit cocky. Then for this one is probably the top of humorous communication. This is Edward saying, "Grr, you broke my streak." And this one is top tier because if someone uses it after you take a game off them, it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny when he's like, when someone says you broke my streak and acknowledges that. I don't know. There's something funny about it. This one is Crag. He is saying, let me check. No, whoop, I fucked up. Oh, these ones are probably the most tame. This one is Crag saying I could use the rating, and this one is it's a little bit wholesome, probably more towards the bottom. You know, you're asking your opponent, hey, can you go use on me? The opponent probably won't. You're playing ranked, and this curve my rating goes in humorous communication. If you're fighting against someone who's high ranked and you use that, it's kind of funny. Alright, now for the really toxic ones. I believe this one here Let me just double check though. The raster ones are the worst. He says time to rank up. There's time to rank up and there's A+ for effort. Okay, actually, hear me out. So time to rank up goes in, that definitely goes in toxic. That is pretty toxic, if I say so myself. And then let's use the other one, A for effort. This one could be wholesome, but I think it's passive aggressive. Hey, you get A for effort. You beat someone really badly, and then you're like, hey, A for effort. It's pretty passive aggressive. This one is Rano saying, I'm going to drop a rank. This one honestly is passive aggressive. I sometimes use it like as a joke, but honestly it's passive aggressive, especially if you're salty about it. Like, let's say you're playing someone and you're trying to make them feel bad. You're like, I'm going to drop a rank. Look, I'm 1100, I'm plat. If you beat me here, I'm gonna lose my ranking. How dare you? This is passive aggressive. Alright, so now we have this one, which is Maple, and she is saying... What is she saying? Hold on. Oh, this one's not good. This one is her saying, I love rank. This one actually belongs at the top of passive aggressive. I love ranked, especially if you're up against someone, you see someone who's like 200 points above you. You could use that in tandem with your high ranked, and it's like super toxic or super sarcastic. You're high ranked. And then wow, I love ranked. Here's the other one. Wow, you're high ranked. This one, it could be wholesome or it could be a communication, but this one's also passive aggressive. Especially if you're up against someone who's like way lower in your ranked. Like, let's say you're gold and you're up against someone who's silver. You could be, oh wow, you're high ranked. Stuff like that. These two go together. Let's do that. What's this one? This one says... What does Clarence say? I think hers are kind of toxic. Oh, check out my new rank. Oh, and I know what this one is. This one is try another character. Check out my new ranked is it's a bit cocky, and then this one is try another character. This one is very sarcastic. I don't know, try another character. And then what does this one say? This is taking too long. This is the I'm waiting one, but it is way higher up in the sarcastic list. And this is Rano. What is he saying here? I don't think it is a... Thanks for the medals. This one is probably the highest of a bit cocky. Could be even toxic. Now before we get this one is... Let's look through all these actually. Then we'll get to that one because I think this one deserves its own honorable mention. So for real, we have the add me as friends. We have the real. We have don't get to have fun. Then for these ones, for the wholesome one, I would probably say the most wholesome one here is. Well, so when I see most, don't go easy on me. And well, I learned a lot. This lesson's the highest. Then this one, good games. Ahoy matey. I think this one goes a little bit back here. And for nothing burgers, I don't care about ranking these. Humorous communication would. I'd probably say the funniest one is my computer's melt. No, you broke my ranks. In my opinion, this one is the funniest one. These two are kind of the same. It's mine. How embarrassing. I gotta eat something. I'm scared. It's rock. I won't This would be a lot funnier if it was right this one. Say that. Yeah, I'd probably say that's where I'd rank them. And then for this one, thanks for the medals is probably the cockiest. I'm always doing pretty high. Ready to get scrambled is a pretty cocky thing to say. I'm gonna say I won't go easy on you. Welcome to Dimension isn't that good. Look at my new rank is pretty funny. Probably say a little behind him on a winning streak. I've been playing since betas. It's a bit cocky. Either way, I'm getting heated. Let me cook. Probably put you're getting smoked a bit higher, but probably around here. Stop having fun. Welcome to... Yeah, I'd probably put these here. These are kind of ish, and these are a bit more funny and a bit more cocky. And then for passive aggressive, these go higher. Try a new character. This is taking too long. Probably a bit higher than that. Actually, I'm gonna put Clarence tried new character at the top. And then A for effort is probably over here. And I'm going to drop a rank is it's mid-ish. Shell's pretty funny. Let's put that up here. This one is also honestly, this one is pretty passive aggressive. Sure, I'll go easy on you. This one is pretty good. Oh hey, it's you. Actually, you know what? Let's put this at the highest. Oh hey, it's you is pretty passive aggressive, and it's also a good. It's a good one anyway. And I'm waiting's pretty high too. Let's put it here. A little bit here. Let's put it back. And then, I'm not sure if you're serious. All right, and then for Toxic, this one, I forget what that one is again. But what was he say here? Time to rank up. Yeah, no, that's definitely pretty toxic. All right, so this one's time to rank up. This one is I'm bored. I'd probably say this one right now is not the most toxic, but this one is probably the most toxic of all the ones shown here. Let me see. And this will be easy. It's pretty high up. Probably up here. Well, not quite as toxic as time to rank up, but this will be easy. And then piece of cake is pretty toxic. You're getting demolished. Download complete is actually like let's put it like right behind locks, because telling someone that you've downloaded them completely is very toxic. That's annoying. I'm sorry I did this to you. Yeah. So last but not least, this one is just Crag telling you go get a job. Easily the most toxic one. No contest. I mean, actually, this one could be toxic, but it could also be like at the top of real, because let's be honest, everyone needs to get a job, especially in this economy. You're telling them, you're saying it like it is. This is real. This is real. All right, thanks for watching. I will save this, and there you go. Perfect. All right, thanks for watching, and I might make a video, I might not, I don't know when, but I really wanted to make this one. Alright, thank you, bye.